and he's going to have to do that. But you know what? Lomachenko has a record that you will look at and say, wait a minute, this guy's not experienced, but he is. And this is going to...
And Russell I wouldn't be fair to Russell if I did not quote what he said.
And unlike Laszlo,
still moving his feet. That's important through this fight. It's going to be the movement of positioning when he stops.
No, that's a great point. He's not looking for first-round knockouts. He's to grow over the course of the fight, no matter how many rounds it goes. Great up and under left by Lomachenko.
The movement and the angles that he wound up being at.
Sosa looks to be in sensational shape, Bernard. Are his muscles too tight?
With punch lines where you got to keep rewinding because they're coming so fast at you. Boxing heads always have a special affinity for that kind of fighter. American fighters fight the way Lomachenko fights.
Good straight left hand.
Not even Pernell Whitaker?
Right. I mentioned...
Look at Roy Jones twice. Got a better look at him the second time. Body shots landing for a combination upstairs. Another combination upstairs. Belled to say something.
Well, if you see the fist land in the middle of the groin, a lot of times you're going to get that call anyway.
It's going to be really, really a factor because he's not throwing hard punches from one or two.
Harold Lederman, the last time we saw Lomachenko dismantle Nicholas Walters, who's a top fighter.
Uppercut right there.
That rarely stopped anyone. Lomachenko
gave Sosa a lot of credit for taking the fight. Sosa had the option, and they chose this instead.
If you look at Lomachenko, he takes those
movement, the boxing, the
right hand by Jason Sosa. Go ahead.
Yeah, the right hand, the combinations. I mean, yeah, lands a million punches.
Guy out there need to learn something from boxing with a jab. Look at Sosa's right, left.
Lomachenko, because you're not going to hit him with two in a row. No. The truly great defensive fighters, anyone can
land the punch right on the guy's nose or right on the chin, over and over. He's going to go away.
Regard at the top and represent that position. Look at that move just now. 4-5 punch.
And does it so well that sometimes it looks as though he's the one who's stepping out of position. And then you realize he went to exactly where he wanted. Typical Lomachenko fight, more than tripling Sosa so far. Straight left hand by Lomachenko.
Boy, just Sosa has a good chin because he got hit just now with the right did.
But he doesn't swing from the fences the way Naseem Hamed did.
From the bottom, puts him in position to do this.
Oh. Tremendous left hand body shot by Lomachenko. Phenomenal.
It made him stand still. Sosa he just stands still.
Hell out of guys. Never came close to losing, and
that was the 22nd power punch landed in the round, and now we're getting closer to 30.
Well, a lot of those punches are being missed, Jim. A lot of those punches being caught on the arm, and look at Sosa yet. Not yet.
That landed.
He wanted more. He said, come on.
Like Lomachenko, he's showing us something new.
With the fights that he had on his resume, you would think he'd been around a long time, and he hasn't.
And now because Jason Sosa...
He's still trying to win the fight, and
he's going to try to do anything he can do to get back in this fight.
Is when Lomachenko gets into those extended combinations.
With this leg movement and accuracy, you must stay close enough where you can also smother them.
And by the way, how about the stamina?
He's going more to the head hunting more than going to the body, and I think if you mix it up,
until the night when it doesn't. You know, I mean, we've guy who clearly at age 29 is at the absolute peak of his powers and has skills that no other fighter in the world appears to be able to
keep Lomachenko off him. And so right now, as he haven't threw a punch in 2, 3, 4 seconds, he's getting really hit with. Sosa is going to go down from combinations, but definitely an uppercut.
And he was happy that Sosa took the bait and decided to take the fight. Now he's
a 140-pounder.
And big. And got size.
And who's also a special fighter.
Lomachenko is throwing right now. And Sosa, who's weighing in the wing, is really hurt with body shots. It started from the body. Left hook, right hand to the body. And he's hurt right now.
And Lomachenko's cornered
from every angle.
I'll tell you what, Sosa's corner sure is brave, aren't they?
Well, they're not in there getting hit, man.
Right, sending them out here for this.
So it's easy to be brave when you're not getting hit.
And it's
But the first line of defense, even before the ref, is the good. He needs to be saved from himself. I mean, look.
I mean, the accuracy of Lomachenko with the right, the left, and just stay there and looks. He just...
A wobbling tree. Lomachenko, let's face it, Lomachenko's not laying the same kind of leather on him that he did in the last round.
Well, I think it's a little bit of mercy there that he's throwing. I think
exactly. He is showing mercy.
Himself looked like he experienced the shot. The way a fan would like, ooh, that really hurt.
But this is it. This was 2 or 3 good body shots. Attention real quickly.
Well, mercy from Lomachenko maybe to hit him a little harder to end the fight.
Piece out of Jason Sosa's mouth. And now they're going to stop.
Good for Rivas. Correct call.
Good job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another technical knockout for Vasyl Lomachenko against a thoroughly outclassed opponent.
Vasyl High-Tech Lomachenko.